welcome to my camp setup in the Cloud Peak Wilderness. If you are caught with a portion of a tree, or burning a tree, or having a campfire, or transporting a tree, or a piece of a tree, as they say, you receive a fine. Obviously, people here before me didn't care about that. So, let me show you my campsite here. This is where I've chosen. Other people have chosen it before me. Seems like a good spot. I would like to be in the trees, but these trees, due to the kind of the, I guess the Massenderboom effect, they're really not suitable for putting anything under, and the rain splatters would probably just be bigger. So I'm not going to do that. Here's the lake. I'd like you to see the lake because it's pretty nice. I was going to continue to the second of the lakes, but my theory on this, there's the second of the lakes. By the way, I've got to be 100 feet from the water, or I'd be parked right there. I don't think I'm going to see anyone. There's not been anyone up here all day. I haven't seen anyone come from up here. I haven't seen anyone on the trail up here. Anyway, because of that, I'm not pitching my little tent right here. I do try to be a law-abiding citizen as much as possible. The second reason for not doing that, although I probably still would, just because the winds that tend to whip off of here in areas like this, they're pretty unfortunate for a tent like mine. And being back behind this little granite section, give me some protection. Anyway, I have about, given the weather actually, I have approximately about 78 minutes until it's dark. Tent setup's going to take me about 15, maybe a little more. I'm thinking that I'm going to go ahead and get this puppy set up, make myself a meal, do some fishing. Look at all the mosquitoes there. And then I'm going to probably get in my tent. I've got a couple movies if I want to watch them. Got some books that I'd like to read, so I'm going to do that. I will tell you a regret I have. See this? I did not bring my wide-angle lens. Now I have two 10mm lenses. One is a much lower f-stop, and consequently does a lot better with night sky photos. I didn't bring it because I'm not getting night sky photos, and it weighs a lot. But now that I've seen this terrain, I really wish that I had. It's all manual, so that would have been nice for me. Or, even better, since I don't need night sky photos, I have a 10 to 18mm lens from Canon, and it's not a super expensive lens or anything. It's not an L lens, but it works quite well. And when you don't need that super low f-stop, I mean, the thing weighs like, an ounce. It's fantastic. So I really wish that I would have brought that. So that's my regret. I didn't actually forget anything else though, so that's good. I'm fairly well prepared. I have more gear than I need for this trip. I always try to obviously have all my winter gear. It is hidden away in that pack. It makes it a lot heavier. But the upside to that is that when it comes a blizzard in July, you're not going to freeze to death. And yeah, so that's kind of worth it to me. Okay, so I want to get to setting up the tent. That I really wish that I were kind of overlooking the lake. That would just make me happy. But I like that this is relatively flat. And I got this super awesome pad. Man, you should see it. It is 4 inches thick. It's made by Big Agnes. And it's 4 inches thick, but it only weighs 12 ounces. And then I have my ultralight Climate Static 5 insulated that I got from Mass Drop. I'll show them to you later. But yeah, put those two puppies on top of each other. I stay super warm. I have like 6 inches between me and the ground. you can't ask for better than that. Now the only thing that I am going to do, and I rarely splurge because I make a different use of my money, give it to other people and stuff, but I've decided that I am absolutely going to get myself an REI Magma 850, or I think it's also called the Magma 10. That's for the degrees, not ounces. It only weighs like, I don't know, 1 pound, 16 ounces or so. Did you catch that? It's pretty funny, huh? But yeah, super light, and I like that dry down. And it can pack some more. Really, as I'm saving money, I really should be, investing it in gear, at least when it's on sale, that is just better than the current gear I have, because my current gear is not that great. It's not the Jennifer Lawrence of gear, put it that way. Okay, well, it's starting to rain, so I better get moving. Bye.